This is Stuart Webb, business success mentor, author, podcast host, speaker, CEO and founder of The Complete Approach with another of my one-take video blogs, All the Mistakes Stay In. I want to ask you a question. Why do you need a printed monthly newsletter? I produce an electronic and a printed newsletter each month. They could contain mainly the same content. So why do I even bother with a print version? Every single month, it gets you in front of your warm prospects. This is extremely valuable since it multiplies the chances of getting a response because of the importance of what I call the moving parade. Your prospects are constantly moving in and out of buying mode, the moving parade. The rate at which they do this depends upon many different factors. The problem you have, you don't know when in the future their circumstances will change, and neither do they. But when they do change and they need help growing their business, you want to be the one mentor, coach, consultant at the forefront of their thoughts, to be the one who they contact. The only way to do that is to be in contact with them on a continuous basis and once a month with something that is of considerable value. That's why your printed newsletter is so powerful. As well as your prospects, your newsletter also gets you in front of your existing clients every month, enabling you to keep in touch with minimum effort and, most importantly, to help retain them for longer. And I talked a little bit about that in my last blog. Also, it's the perfect strategy to migrate old leads into warm prospects and therefore into clients, customers or patients. It continually demonstrates your expertise and therefore positively affects the number of referrals and new feeds you get from both cold and warm prospects. Ultimately, your printed newsletter is one of the best marketing and business growth tools available to you. And although much of that is true for both the electronic version, the print version, it's equally valuable. And I'll come on to explain that next. So, how to use the printed newsletter. You should always have a couple of copies of your newsletter in your briefcase or whatever you carry, protected to keep them pristine. When you're introduced to a new contact who have the potential to become a future client or customer or patient, you can help with your referrals and in the future and give them a copy of your newsletter. This will help make an excellent first impression and gives you a vehicle to introduce yourself and to describe your services. If you're speaking at a business or networking event, be sure to have a few copies of your printed newsletter with you. If you've got a book as well, you can choose to have several copies on display, though you may wish to have a basic qualification before handing them out in pure quantity. Perhaps hold one up to show the audience as you introduce yourself at a networking event or similar. Suggest people come and see you to get a copy after your presentation. Using a tactic like this will allow you an initial discussion and take their details and therefore choose to send either a printed copy or an electronic one based upon the quality of your conversation. It's a tactic I often use, and it makes an awful lot of difference to the value of the conversation you have at the end of any networking event. In conclusion, your printed newsletter will become a major asset for you in terms of acquiring and keeping your existing clients. I promise that if you do this, you will get unmatched results anywhere else. It's an absolute premium client acquisition tool. That's it for today. If this has been helpful, please comment and share with your friends and contacts. And why not give us a quick review and subscribe to the newsletter at the link at the bottom of this page. You can also get a review of your newsletter, or perhaps details on how to start one, with our scientific marketing review, and you can get details of that by clicking on the link shown beneath. Please like and subscribe to our short videos and share this with your friends and colleagues. Thanks very much.